Come here. Right, so there was two. Oh, this one here right next to the tree, look. And there's that one there behind. Right, so that's what I remember. Because the first time I come along here, I didn't know where it was. And I was asking locals with dogs. I says, am I going in the right direction to go such and such? And they said, yeah, you go up there, along there, past the two burnt out cars. I went, burnt out cars? And he says, oh, you see them as you go along. And I didn't see them because they were buried. But now you can see them. Right, come on. Howie. Come on. Oh, he's eating grass again. Well, this battery's still going, so. Right, come on, mister. Because I want to go and take you along and get you close to the water so you can get a drink. Come on. Because he's slabber all over his chops. And then all of a sudden he shakes his head backwards and forwards quick, and it flicks all over like a turning hooch job. Good boy, son, good boy. I mean, as much as he's annoying, he still fears me. He does as he's told when I lose my temper, and he doesn't, like, you know, say basically back to me, fuck you, I'm doing what I want to do. When I get angry or I tell him off, he does as he's told. Right, so people have cut this little pathway around that big puddle there. Come on, we'll go around this way, son. Come on. Missed the puddle. Right, starting to go uphill now. Try not to trip over. Come on, up. Come on, up you go, up. Now, if this is a track that goes up and up and up and up to the top and then turns right, there's a shortcut through the middle of the forestry here to save you going all the way to the top, and then along the top to the right. You cut through the forestry where there's cut down trees, if I remember right. But this is normally, it's a swimming pool of all mud and water. Bear, don't start. Hey, double tree, a step over. That's it. Right, so as you can see, we're coming away from the river now, going uphill. Somebody's been having fires here. The bottom of these trees has all been burnt out, and there's burnt trees down there. Right, come on. Friggin' idiots. There's always, no matter where you're going, wherever you live, there's always fucking idiots. Right, now, is that the pathway that cuts through the middle? There. Takes you across to the other side. But, because I haven't been here for a long time, I'm going to go right at the top and then go along to the right. Just so it jogs memories of when I came along here. Because the first time I came along here, I've done just exactly what I've done. I've come right along the river on this side. Then I must have come up here and thought to myself, how do I get on with my journey? And you've got to go along the right here at the top, or cut through that path that I've just shown you. This is definitely the path, because you go across the top here, then it bends out the right and drops back downhill on the other side. So this is bringing back memories. But I can't remember these trees being across the path. But never mind. Wait, son. Hey, hey, hey. Slow down. Hey. But it's got to put this back on video so I can play it back as well and just remember which way I came. But like I say, when I was down the other side, hi, I was coming back, and then I cut across the middle of them trees there and come out at that pathway I just pointed out down there where the burnt out cars are. But this, when I came here, it was absolutely clotted with bloody water and mud, and you had to wade through it all, and your boots like weighed 20 tons heavier than what you started until you scrape all the mud off the side. And you hear trees rubbing together as they're blowing in the wind. Now that path that cuts right through the middle, obviously there's loads of trees you've got to step over. Sniff, 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 sniff. I'll bury my nose in here and pee on another where dog's been. Right, come on, son. Come on. Come on. Listen to them trees rubbing together. That's that one that's leaning up against that other one. Skinny one. One tree's moving, so it's rubbing against that one that's falling and leaning against it. Right, so I think what I'll do is I'll just go right to I'll drop back down here to the right, go along the pathway to where the wall starts, and then it will get too difficult for me to walk along having him on a leader, because it's a really steep bank, and the pathways, you've got to go right next to the wall 1 minute, you've got to duck through tree roots, and you've got to have your balance as well, so I won't be able to do it with him on a leader, so I'll have to turn back and start walking back after I get to that point. And besides, if I went straight ahead, there's a place where you've got to go down and cross over the other side of a big ditch where there's a bit of a stream running through it, and then when you get to the road bridge, you've got to clamber over fences and get over the metal fence to get up on the road, which I won't be able to do with him. I don't think I'll be able to get him to jump over the metal railings. Right, so you see all the mud here on the right hand side, it's 50 times as bad as what you're seeing now when it's been raining. This just becomes a swamp with mud and water. That sounds like a shotgun gun up. So obviously this was a thoroughfare for farmers to come up and down here at one time, because that's what this bit trail I'm on now is. It's wide enough for a quad bike to come down here, or horse and cart. Right, so as you can see, we're starting to see the muddy puddles what you've got to wade through, but obviously it's a lot worse than this when it's really bad after heavy rains. And this is where the pathway you go back down. down this. Aye, aye. You dare pull us over. Right, so when I've come down here, as you can imagine, when it's been raining, this is just like a stream, and it's all thick, 6 to 8 inches deep of mud and water. It's a nightmare to get down, so you've got to pick left or right to go down, so you can get a bit of a grip on the grassed area, so the brambles. Bear, stop pulling. Right, and obviously when you get down to the bottom, them wooden railings that are pointed out from the other side of the river come into view. You can see where people have taken off little side paths to go and miss the muddy bits here. You can see where the motorbikes have gone through. There's another runner coming along. Right, come here, wait, let's get past. Really gets past. Yeah.
Nice to get out. Get
I remember coming down here when it was after rains, it was thick with mud and water. Oh, nightmare. Bad. He's alright, he's dead, Phil, he's just come to say hello.
Gets bad up that way as well.
Aye. Well, the first time I came along from the bridge at Sunderland Bridge, and I didn't know where I was going, so I had to ask where I was going, and as people say, you passed the burnt out cars. I said, which burnt out cars? I didn't have an out. Then I came to this bit, he says, you've got to go across the top and then back down here to continue with your journey. And I didn't realise this was going to be as bad as it was, but bloody hell.
When it's dry in the summer, it's lovely. All that gets overgrown down that side there.
Right.
So this way, yeah, doesn't get overgrown.
Right.
Sit round here and up there. But that bit down there, when that Japanese nut way comes in.
Yeah.
I like it.
Well, I came down that way from Tudhoe village as well one time. And I came doing that path coming down from Tudhoe was all that nightmare.
Oh, the bricks and the
Aye,
stones.
it's bloody awful.
Aye.
Enjoy it, Jay, mate. Take care now. Come on. Come here. Hey, you're pulling. Hey. Right, this is the bit where it goes downhill. And if you look to the right, you can see all the soft mud with all the water. Hey. Lies. Come here, pull us through the mud, man. Bear. Hey. Look at you. Oh, God. Right, come here. See how you like when I'm pulling you by your neck. Stop pulling. See how do you like it? You're bad dog. Hey, slow down. Hey, just walk easy. Hey, walk easy. Hey. Hey! Hey! Just wrench him by his neck to see how he likes it, because he's doing that with my arm constantly. Hey! So it's a bugger getting back up here, especially when it's slidey mud and water. As I'm going down here now, I'm looking for that pathway that I pointed out on the other side there, where it cut through the trees. I went along at one time and I had to climb over a couple of trees that had fallen over, but I managed to get through at the other side. But whether I can see it now or find it again is another matter. Bear, slow down. Slow down. Hey! Starting to be slidey now. Frightened in case he pulls me over in the mud. Hey, hey. Right, so there's the wooden railings that I pointed out when I was across the other side of the river, just down there at the right, look. You can see the river straight down there now, beyond the wooden railings. You can see the water. the river. I don't think you can get along the bottom, that's why you've got to go up, back up that path and across the top, because there's no set pathway along the edge of the river going that way. You get so far and then it's all broken trees and fallen trees and it's totally blocked off, or just all brambles that you can't get through. Easy, son, easy. It's a steep, aye, it's easy. Steep this, hi, hi! Bear, stop. Come here. There's definitely been dogs up and down here because you're sniffing everywhere they've had a wee and left their mark. So don't forget, you know, dogs piss on everything so they can mark that track, so if they get lost, they can double back, smelling their own smell if they've gone wayward and lost their way. Right, I can't remember this bridge being there. Come here, aye! Can't remember this bridge, no. Come here. So see, it's a good job you come back to where you've been. Come on, Bay.